Hello, hello, hello. I think it should be all good now, all good to go. How are we all doing today? That's the question on everyone's lips. Leeds United, QPR, big win is needed after the detrimentally shambolic performance that we had the other day. Well, not performance, but result. Dropping more points, not a good sign at this point in the season. But hopefully we can pick up today with a good 3 points. A good 3 points, which I think is necessarily needed, as did a lot of you guys. I spoke to a lot of you guys in the week. I spoke to a lot of you guys, obviously, last game. And let me just get the actual chat on my screen so I can see what's going on here. Josh Craven, Maximilian, how are you? How are you all doing? Go on, Bogle. Swing the ball in. Swing the sword KSI style. As Wilfried Nonto gives away a little free kick there. Not a free kick. He gives away the ball, though. He did give away the ball. Goes down the left-hand side now. The ball is swung across. Can Leeds capitalise now with Joe Rothwell? Another cross back across goal. And Leeds, I don't know what's going on there, but Leeds completely fluffing their lines. That was a big opportunity there for Leeds to get a goal going for us. Close one there. Come on. Let's keep this tempo up. Leeds have looked a lot sharper in the past minute or so. A lot sharper. Been waiting for you, bro. Sorry, man. Yeah, I had a few technical difficulties. I got back home about 20 minutes before kickoff, and then I was just trying to set everything up. As Leeds are trying to set up a beautiful attack here. It's a little reverse back heel. And it finds its way back out to Jayden Bogle on the right-hand side. Can he do anything? He's shimmying all the way back here, but he's still got the ball. He's still going. Go on, Bogle, mate. Beautiful run by Bogle. Rothwell drives forward now. Can he get the cross in? He can get the cross in. And is it... Who's got the flick on there? Is pinballing around like nobody's business, and it's Bogle, and it boggles the mind because Jayden Bogle has just made it 1-0 Leeds United. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my days, that was one of the most hectic, chaotic scenarios and sequences of play that I have ever seen. And it's 1-0 Leeds United. We are cooking on a gas stove burner. We've got the lead. Can we hold on to it now? That's the question. And it will boggle the mind if Leeds don't get it. Same with Joseph and Nonto Craven. I called it. Get in your beauties. Leeds win here. Bogle to score today. I can see it. Oh, Josh Craven, mate. Josh Craven, man. I told you. You're the oracle, man. Whatever you say, I need to put some money on. I mean, who gets the flick on there? Is that Joseph with the flick? No. Someone else. Solomon flicks it on. Let's see here. Yes, Solomon flicks it high into the air. It's flicked on by Nonto. Joseph shanks the shot, and then it's kicked back out in a clearance straight into Bogle's stomach. Controls it with his abdomen, and then blazes the ball off the bottom of the crossbar in the back of the net. And that's what I'm talking about, gents. That is the start we need. That is the gents sense that we have been looking for. Leeds United taking the lead nice and early. That is what we need to do. That is what we need to do. We need to keep this up. Change that to 1-0. Shut up, Andy. Shut up, Andy, mate. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yeah, only 2 times. Only 2 times this night. So it was a good day. It was a good day. Only 2 times. And a little bit of share as well. I had to... And I'm not talking about Ilias. Hey. Share means something else in my language. Okay, that should all be good to go. We should be cooking. I think we're cooking. Hopefully we are cooking. It does look like we're cooking. Leeds are cooking. We're cooking. We're here ready to rumble. Josh Craven is the biggest oracle that the game has ever seen. Literally. This guy can't stop getting things right. He can't stop. Liam Leg 19, welcome in. Buzzing, mate. Buzzing. This is it. Come on, let's just keep this going, shall we? Ball flicks back here. Now QPR are starting to mount an attack. I just realised I have got the timer. It's a little bit buggy, this thing. It's completely gone off the garden path. I don't know what it's trying to play at here, but it is a little bit off. And now it's a second behind. Let me just stop that again. Let me put that up to there. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Was it a good goal? It was an interesting goal. The finish was good, but it was slightly lucky. He was under it, and then he just drilled it. Basically, the ball was put into the box by Rothwell. Kind of flicked 10 feet in the air by Manor Solomon, who just swung his leg out, managed to get contact on it. Then Joseph, oh my days, as Stroik shanks his clearance now. Joseph shanks the shot. It's going bottom corner, but it was a very poor shot in the end. And then the defender clears it. As he goes to clear it, he fluffs his line. He clears it straight into the abdomen of Jaden Bogle, who's about 2 feet in front of him. And then Bogle controls it beautifully with his abdomen. You could say, I was going to say Graziano Pele-esque, but no, more Paolo Di Canio-esque. Just jumps up on his lead leg, and Paolo Di Canio scissor kicks it off the bottom of the crossbar. And it's 1-0 Leeds United, and it could be 2 here if Brendan Aronson keeps up this string of form. Beautiful run by Brendan Aronson. Has Nonto to his right. Still going, Brendan, who is getting a little bit more matured as the games are going on. The more I see of Brendan Aronson, the more I'm starting to like Brendan Aronson. Great guy. Real great guy. Leeds 3-1 win here, hopefully. Mez can keep a clean sheet, though, but I think they may get 1. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. If Leeds keep a clean sheet, we've got 3 points. And also, I want to see us start racking up some clean sheets, because goal difference is not just scoring goals. It's not conceding goals. That's a big part of it as well. I know, controversial comment, but we do really need to clean up at the back. I come in peace. You're not going to bully me like Joe did with Jer. No justification. Can be no excuse for host Joe. What happened? What are you talking about? Bullied you. More of just a get in the net type of goal. More of a FIFA type thing, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. It was just a complete pinball, mate. Josh, super Jaden Bogle indeed, mate. Bit messy, but still a goal. Hull MT. How are we playing? We're playing decently, man. We're playing decently. We're taking the game to QPR. We're taking the game to QPR early doors. And as you said, super Jaden Bogle getting Leeds United the lead. Now we are cooking. In fact, we're almost cooking. We will be cooking in 1 second when I do one change. Apple user, thank you for the like, my man. Thank you for the like. Up to 46. You absolute machines. Go on, Nanto. Head it away, will you? Yes, beautiful stuff. Doesn't head it very far, though. Make that brighter. And then, hang on. Whoo! You see that? Now we're cooking. Now we've got the blue light on. Actually, almost cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking big time. We are living it up large. Living it like Larry. Free spirit. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds, indeed. Rothwell now driving forward. Rothwell's a hell of a fucking ball player. Great ball to the left-hand side. Go for the shot, my son. Oh, it's parried by the keeper. Nonto was there. Brendan Aronson, great run. Great getting the ball out of his feet early. Goes for the strike. And it was a clean strike, low, but just not far enough in the corner. It was deflected, actually. It was intercepted by the defender. Good block by him. And then the rebound very close to Wilfred Nonto. Very close to 2 goals for Leeds United there. Very, very exciting start for Leeds. Let's keep this going, man. Let's keep this popping. Lee, MOT. How are you doing today, Lee? How you doing, Free Spirit? Josh, Hull MT. Where are you watching from? Are you all from Yorkshire? Or are you from around the globe? If Aronson gets a goal today, I'll shout a lot of fans. I'll shout a lot of... It'll. Sorry, man. I can't even read today. I can't even read. It's probably the goal early doors. It's got the adrenaline. It's got the endorphins all spiking. My eyeballs aren't quite functioning correctly. If Aronson gets a goal today, it'll shut a lot of fans up who have been hating on him. So let's go, boys. Let's better fake Rangers. Let's batter fake Rangers. Fake Rangers. Yeah, Queen's Park Rangers. Teddy Brooks, how are you doing, man? How you doing? You're still living off the adrenaline of those 4 1-0 victories in a row, my man. Your team are on hot form today. Obviously, unfortunately, dispatching of us last week. But how you doing today, Teddy Brooks? Gildersham, Leeds. Ah, Gildersham. Is that a little town in Leeds? My geography of the north is not the best, I will tell you, as Andy and Josh and some others can attest to. There was a rather uncomfortable exchange between Jer and Joe Thursday, then a condensed version later, which you got to... Wait. An uncomfortable exchange, then a condensed version later, which you got to watch, which you've got to watch to believe. 95% were with Jer. Joe still thought he was right. What was it? Was it just a Leeds? Was it like a debate about Leeds, or was it personal? Because if it's a debate about Leeds, then you know that is it. That is what it is, mate. Hey, Luke Stanworth, UK. How you doing, my man? How you doing today? How is everything? Life treating you well? Life giving you lemons to make your lemonade with? We didn't lose last week. No, you didn't, mate. You didn't. You didn't. You guys are on hot form. Not as hot form as Leeds, though. Come on. Let me just check the other scores on the doors quickly. Let's just have a little look. Okay, Blackburn obviously beating Cardiff earlier on in the day. Middlesbrough 4-0 against Luton. Stoke and Millwall 1-1 draw today. Colburn and Gibson with the goals there. So, you know, still undefeated. Teddy Brooks, yeah, you drew today. 1-1, still undefeated. So, you know. At least you got that going for you. Well, still undefeated in the last 5, should I say. Conto! Yes, my man. How are you? Wagwan indeed, my guy. How are you doing today? Derby 1-0 against Plymouth in the other games. Bristol City beating Norwich. Preston drawing with Portsmouth. And Sunderland, unfortunately, with Isidore getting the 1-0 lead against Coventry. But Leeds leading 1-0 as well. Go on, Jayden Bogle takes it down the right-hand side. Still going, Bogle. Bogle's on fire today. And the ball ricochets to the outside of the box. And it's deflected again. What a goal that would have been. Jayden Bogle on absolute fire today. Absolutely insane. Boggles the mind how people could criticize this guy. I'm sorry, I've used that one too many times. Of course, Sheffield United in the Sheffield Derby tomorrow against Sheffield Wednesday, so they're not playing today. And Burnley playing in the 3 o'clock game tomorrow against Swansea, which will, of course, not be subjected to the 3 p.m. blackout like this game. You're about 3 minutes behind, am I? What, that timer there is 3 minutes behind, is it? Well, if you are ahead of me, just please do not, just try not to spoil anything if you can. Just try not to spoil anything. Just wait until it comes up on my screen. If you do that, that will be very, very much appreciated. Yeah, we had some people before that are trying to say when goals come in, before they come in, or whatever. Just so we can all enjoy this together here. I can read the chat with you guys and be involved. Maybe you're a minute ahead. Maybe you're going to quench your excitement for a minute. But you know what? It's good because... Shut up, Conto. But the thing is... if anything, it just means you get to come here and relive the goal, the excitement, or relive the anger of conceding a goal with all of us just a minute behind whatever you guys are on. You got a commentator's voice? Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. It's the kindest compliment I've heard all week. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the follow, Harvey Dale, as well. Teddy Brooks, 2-0. Come on, get out of here, guys. I wasn't born yesterday. But, as I said, por favor, no es voy a leer, por favor. Por maestro, pero no es portamente. Go on, Leeds. QPR mounting a dangerous attack of their own here. Hang on a second. This could be risque for Leeds United. This could be real risque. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it measured here, please, Leeds. Let's keep this measured. Go on, Sammy Byron, mate. Cheeky little slap from Joseph. Their biggest chance that, what, this free kick? This free kick, is that what you're saying? Is this free kick a big chance? Well, we're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? We're going to have to wait and see. Go on. Don't do anything stupid here. The ball comes into the bot. Ooh! Whistles past the net. I don't know if I would say biggest chance of the game, but it was a decent chance. As we've seen, Leeds very susceptible to set pieces. The ball's crossed in and it's headed and it's flicked wide of the goal. Flicked wide of the goal there. Closest they got. Sorry, thought you'd seen it. As I said, mate, the time is there. So if you guys are watching along at home or wherever you may be, the time of where I'm watching it is right there. So that should let you know if you're ahead of me or if you're behind me or if I've got to anything yet. Just so you do know. Rothwell plays it and sprays it. Go on, Roth. Down to Nonto. Willie G. To Solomon. Joseph now. Can he get the flick on? Yes, he can. Still going. Joseph gets the strike off, but to no avail. I have to say, Joseph being in there instead of Perot, big improvement for me. Big improvement. As I said, I know Perot's scoring. I know he's getting assists. But, man, it just, the team flows better with either Joseph or Bamford in there. And he's not going to trust Bamford, so it's going to have to be Joseph for me. But Joseph is looking good today. I know he hasn't got his goal, unfortunately. We'd all love to see him get a goal. But the actual work rate, the running in behind, the giving us options on the ball, he's doing very well. You able to watch the game? I am able to watch the game. What do you think of Perot? Well, funny you asked that. As I said, good finisher. Listen, great finisher. Best finisher in the team. Arguably one of the greatest finishers in the league that you can get. When you get him in those dangerous areas, it's just a matter of getting him in those areas. And he hasn't been getting a lot of chances recently because when he starts games in that number 9 position, he can't do the pressing of Joseph in terms of putting a lot of pressure on their back line and helping us going forward to, you know, win the ball back higher up the pitch. And he also doesn't stretch the lines running in behind. Nonto plays the ball to Joseph there. Oof. And Samuel Bayram tries to drill it back across goal, but unfortunately to no avail. But yeah, no, he doesn't quite stretch the lines the same way Joseph does. He doesn't press. He doesn't make the runs in behind, which drags defenders out of the way. He also doesn't have the hold-up play of Patrick Bamford. He's just a little bit too slow sometimes, and he just drifts out of games, in my opinion. He kind of drifts into the shuffle. He gets lost in the shuffle a little bit sometimes, and that's the main problem I would say with Perot starting in the number 9. But listen, when he comes off the bench as well, I think he's good, man. I think that's what we use him for. And he has a couple of games where he starts and he's actually playing decently and he's getting goals. Even if he's drifting out of games, he's getting goals. And then people think, oh, let's start him week in, week out. But then after a couple of games, you start to see the same things repeat themselves. So I think it's better to just have the trust in either Joseph or Bamford. Allow them to get some game time under their feet. Allow them to get some momentum and form going. And then bring Perot on, utilize him as a sub because he works 100% of the time there. When you bring him on correctly, when you bring him on in the right position, when you bring him on at the right time. I think that's how you use him, man. Maybe there's 1 or 2 games where you'd like to start him, but overall I'd like to see them just give the reins to either Joseph or Bamford to get themselves going. Sunderland 2-0, Liam Legg. Oof, risky stuff. Go on, Nonto. Drive forward. Hello, my forward-thinking pioneers. Yes, Pablo Escobar. That's how you know he's an OG, mate. He knows about the forward-thinking pioneers and the beautiful game. It's something for nothing. They were discussing a fun fact about Fark. It was a hypothetical question. Joe was triggering Joe. You got to watch and judge for yourself. Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah, I know, Andy. I know. Live streaming from Tampa Bay. Damn, man's in Florida. Oh, yeah, he is out on a Florida trip, isn't he? Who scored? Jaden Bogle, Robbie. Yep, as Lee said, Jaden Bogle. What went wrong with Millwall? Conto. Listen, man, it was just one of those games. Millwall defended very well. They got us on the counter-attack with a set piece on the break of play, and they defended well. Leeds unable to really deal with the fact that they were really congesting the middle of the pitch and their defensive line, forcing Leeds out wide, and we just didn't have the quality in the final third in terms of the crossing ability, in terms of someone taking someone on and creating something. And yeah, one of those players that could potentially give you quality and could have changed the game is Manor Solomon. He is starting today. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on Solomon. A lot of people were raving about him, saying he was the best thing since sliced bread. Then all of a sudden, he got injured, and now when he came back his first game, he didn't quite look fully match sharp, and then people are criticizing him and calling him terrible. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say, man. I'd give him some time because look at that. Wins the ball back well. And yes, some of his touches seem a little bit more sloppy, but he has the talent that when he gets game time, and it's all about someone's ceiling for me. It's not just about the lovely ball through. Byram drills it back, and there is Manor Solomon. We're talking about Solomon. Would you Adam and Eve it? He's got the goal. It's 2-0. Oh, he's called it offside. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? He's called it offside. I was just talking about Manor Solomon, about how I think he's underrated, and he's just been called offside there. Lovely run. Beautiful ball by Aronson, and the Byron with the cutback, and he's called the flag there. I need to see another angle. You talk about the Perot one being offside. That one was a little bit more dubious, if you ask me, in terms of the decision. But they're giving the offside. That would have been a hell of a response to the criticism of Manor Solomon. That's what I'm talking about. I don't just judge a player on their performances, but their ceiling. And with Solomon, I can see he's got a much higher ceiling than the level he's performing at right now. You look at a player like Dan James, phenomenal player, been one of our better players since coming back, and I'm actually surprised he's been. I'd like to see him. Not surprised, sorry, but I think him instead of Nonto in that position, Leeds could be causing maybe even a little bit more danger today. But the fact that Solomon isn't performing to his level is more a case of fitness and injury for me. Dan James, I think, is performing to 90 to 95% of his capacity right now, and boy, is he doing phenomenally well. Playing better than Solomon recently. But Solomon, I think, just has that talent to really, really kick on and be an absolute game changer for us this year. So that's why I want to see Solomon get some game time under his belt and allow himself to get some momentum going. Because when he's on form, he is different gravy to a lot of the players in this league. Only just a cut short of the world-class winger that is Ramazani. Go on. Lovely flick through by Byron. Byron playing very well in that left-back position there. Ref's a joke. I don't listen. That Perot one, it might have just been offside, man. Might have just been offside. Just about. Whiskers. Can't believe that Borough beat Luton 5-1. Solomon needs more game time to get confidence. Refs just purely hate us. Yeah, we've had a few dodgy decisions. That's fine. Robbie, how he ran after. It was Byram that the offside was called for, not the Solomon. Solomon was behind Byram, which is fine, but it was Byram that the offside was called for. Bogle, can he get the ball back across? No, he can't. Yeah, it was Byram that the offside was called for. Yeah, from the original ball from Brendan Aronson. You can't be offside when someone passes it behind you. So, yeah, no, Solomon was behind Byram. That's completely fine. It's a nice cutback. Beautiful cutback by Byram. I was at the Plymouth game. It was my first time seeing Leeds. Really, Lee? What did you think of it? What did you think of the experience? How did you find it? Senior Firpo walked into the den ready for war. Senior Firpo is always ready for war, man. That's why they call him Senior Daddy Tier Subscription Firpo, mate. That is why. Says Carabao Cup. I know, mate. If you know, you know. The Carabao Cup brings us the luck. When we get to the Prem, that's when I'll get rid of the Carabao Cup. But for now, the Carabao Cup is going to drive us up to the Premier League. Ramazani, unknown. Hopefully can be back within a month or so after the international break. But you have to wait and see with those kind of things. And also, when he does get back into training, he's probably not going to walk straight into the matchday squad just because of the way Fark does things, you know. Maybe he might get into the squad after a week or so and then get 10 minutes off the bench and then have to rebuild himself again, rebuild the momentum, rebuild the flow state, all of that kind of thing. It takes a few games, as we're seeing with Solomon here. So hopefully people don't get too critical of Ramazani when he first gets back. Firpo's cost Leeds 4 games with his yellow card suspension. Now his petulant actions at Millwall. He had the audacity to look on Mellier's howler at Sunderland with total disdain. Listen, mate, he didn't look. How can you blame him for looking at that howler with disdain? You were looking at that howler with disdain. I was looking at that howler with disdain. Everyone was looking at that howler with disdain. So you kind of blame Firpo for that. And Firpo, all he did was really storm down the tunnel. And if anything, that's a good thing. I'd rather that than after giving away a point against, or two points, 3 points realistically, because they got a point out of the situation against the top of the league side and the side that you're in hot contention for automatic promotion this year. Huge game to give away 3 points at the end there, and then everyone to be smiling and joking and talking with either the other managers or the other team. Like, that's just not on, mate. That's not on. So yeah, I'll be a lot more critical of people smiling and trying to have nice conversations with the opposition, as opposed to a guy storming down the tunnel because he's angry and frustrated that we just lost a huge game, which could have big implications in our promotion campaign. So I don't really mind that too much. Go on, Joseph. Gives it to Aronson. Listen, mate, Firpo's a winner. That's how it is. Tanaka, beautiful cross by Tanaka. Oh, what a cross. And Byram just unable to convert that header in there. What a cross by Tanaka. That was beautiful. Oh, Tanaka, my son. That was quality. That was quality. Stupo, yeah, I am. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little. Tell you, I'm Josh craving another goal before half-time, though, that's for sure. Yeah, what a ball, Liam. What a fucking ball. The whip he gets on it. He's outside the 18-yard box, Tanaka. And the way he curled that, he guided it. It's like one of those fucking super soccer stars curlers, mate. The way he pitched that, opened his body up. The technique, I love crosses like that. The way it's going towards the keeper, it guides back away from the keeper. They're so hard to defend. Perfect technique. The way he gets his body over it, he just gets the instep of his toe. So the way it whips it, it's going towards the keeper and it guides back towards the attacker, completely taking the defenders out of the situation, taking the goalkeeper out of the situation, and it just guides straight back into the path to whoever's running at the back sticks there. Great run by Byram in the first place to open that opportunity as well. It's a two-man street. It's not just the delivery of the ball, but it's the quality of the run as well. Byram made a great run. Unfortunately, the finish wasn't quite there. Maybe if he timed the run a second later, then he might have been able to have a better angle at goal there. But the technique and the dip on the ball as well. Beautiful. Oh, Nonto. Oh. But the dip as well, to dip straight back down. Phenomenal stuff, man. Could do with another goal before half-time would be amazing. It really would. I still think it ends 3-0 Leeds. Yeah, the way things stand, it's looking like it. It's looking like there won't be a goal because it is half-time. Sorry, it is half-time. But it is looking like a potentially comfortable win for Leeds United today. Jayden Bogle walks off. He is the man of the moment with the early goal for Leeds. Leeds United 1, QPR 0. Half-time. Let me know your half-time thoughts in the chat. What are we saying, chat? W's or L kind of performance right now. I've got to say, controlled, measured, comfortable. Quite a few chances today, a lot better than the Millwall game where we weren't really creating anything. We've created a couple of great chances today, just unfortunately unable to put them in the back of the net. But hopefully that will change in the second half. Where you from, pal? I'm from North London. I'm a North London gazer. Got to be accountable for your actions, rightly or wrongly. Firpo is unprofessional. What, with the storming down the tunnel? I disagree. I disagree. I don't think that's unprofessional at all. But we'll agree to disagree on that one. I know you have biased, favourable views on Firpo. Stop giving him flowers. Listen, I'll give him the flowers all he needs. He's a great leader. He's the leader of the changing room. And the leader sometimes is going to get a bit infuriating. It's the way it is. Millsy, hello, mate. Your boys not cooking today, are they, my son? Your boys are not cooking today. What's going on, man? What's going on? Ilias sit down on the chair because that's what you guys need to do. Beating a poor QPR squad, mate. You can say what you want. We've got injuries up the wazoo ourselves, mate. So, listen, our whole midfield is injured. Tanaka has come in, recently, and he's been firing on all cylinders. Same with Rothwell. But our main midfield, let's make no bones about it, no mistakes about it. Our midfield is injured. We've had to redo that. We've got Ramazzani, our best attacker, injured. Firpo's not playing today. Dan James not playing today. So listen, mate, you want to talk about things like that. You can all make all the excuses all you want, mate. All the excuses all you want. Relegation on the cards. This is our season to go down. Hopefully, mate. Hopefully. We're playing all right, Millsy. We're playing all right. How have you been, though? How have you been, pal? Long time no see. I haven't been to a couple of games recently because I've been very, very ill. Today, I'm still a bit under the weather and there's a lot of busyness. But I don't know if you've been there recently, but how have you been, man? All good? Yeah, glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Life treating you well? Mate, you're only person from London I know that supports Leeds. Hats off, pal. Mate, you're telling me, Stupo. You're telling me you can get Millsy to testify, mate. He's a... There's not many of us around here in London, mate. And the ironic thing is everyone around London's a flipping Man United fan, which makes it even worse. That's where all our flipping fans are from. So growing up in school was rough, man. It was rough. Let me tell you something. Every time I had any kind of conversation with anyone about football, it wouldn't matter. Doesn't matter how great my point was. Doesn't matter how concise, how perfectly executed, Shakespeare-esque. They'd just be like, yeah, but you support Leeds, mate. Yeah, sorry, what league again? Yeah, that's what I thought. All I got the whole time, and I didn't have a single person aside from my dad. It was actually just me and my dad holding down the fort, fucking guns firing out us left, right, and center. We're fucking Neo from the Matrix, dodging bullets. Me and my dad side by side, firing back, pulling the shields out, watching us lose to fucking Yeovil Town, and having to stomach the conversations. Ugh. Mate, I followed you. Thank you for the follow, Stupo. Cash monies. Would love to see James come on. Much better performance by Leeds, Wayne, and definitely a penalty hand to Bull. Skull, thank you for the follow, my man. We have a Leeds United supporters club in London. Do we? Do you, Nay? Well, listen, mate, I need to get myself down there. I didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing, my man. NA21321. Shout out to you, my man. Andy F. Team tactics, second half, handbrake on Jawbridge, lights out to go and pray. Yeah, mate, and this is the thing, mate. If you're a QPR fan, let me tell you something. You're going to have chances in this game because Leeds are sure to sit back. Hopefully, we get the second goal before we do sit back and just, park the bus. But that is what we're going to do this game. Don't make two bones about it. We are going to be sitting back like nobody's business. James needs to come on. How did Byron get a yellow after one challenge? Listen, mate, I'm not the official. I'm the official games keeper. The referee, listen, mate, the referee's card happy. And to be fair, it makes a change from last week where he was reluctant to pull out a single card against flipping Millwall. But, I mean, it's just typical that it's Leeds that are getting booked. Lassie Mama! Bogle hat-trick on the card, potentially, mate. If that comes in, I hope someone's got a bet on that because those odds will be ridiculous. Yo, it's my boy JT. How you doing, broski? How are you doing, Ellis Cross? How are you? I'm phenomenal, personally. Leeds winning, cannot complain. Rattled the crossbar already today. Had a couple of other great chances. Leeds are cooking a bit today. They're called at London Whites One on Twitter, mate. The supporters club. Oh, nice, man. Well, let me tell you something. From just walking around day-to-day life in London, I don't see a single one, mate. I found there's one fan I've seen like my entire life, or maybe two. Who do you think wins tomorrow, Wednesday or United? Hopefully Sheffield Wednesday. I think it could be a draw, to be honest with you. I'm feeling a draw. Part of that is hopeful optimism, but You know, it's a Sheffield derby. Anything can happen. It's a fiery game, and hopefully Wednesday got their number. You know, United, I don't think are that great. I don't think Sheffield United are all that. You know, I really don't think they're all that. And I think Sheffield Wednesday could shock a couple of people there. Byron back chatted the ref. The goal was offside. The offside goal was... it's phenomenal, Bobby. Great ball by Aronson through to Byram. Great run by Byram. Well, not a great run because he timed it a little bit off. If he timed it a little bit better, maybe Aronson again the ball, if he played that a little bit sooner, would have been great. But it was a very close one. Tanaka almost, that shot there that got blocked. That was a beautiful curler, man. Tanaka's been putting some great curlers in, either crosses or shots today. He's got a hell of a long shot on him indeed. Jack LUFC! How you doing, my man? Hey, yo. POV losing to Portsmouth. But yeah, no, man. It was a really good, well-played goal. And we're just talking about Solomon. It was a good run by him indeed. And Byram, to have the composure to cut that back there, great. Yeah, just a second too late on the ball by Aronson there. They're showing it again. Second too late, but really quick, incisive football there. Beautiful stuff. They meet for games and watch TV ones in the pub if it's your thing. Try to meet fellow fans. Oh, that's sick, man. Damn, I wish I knew about that sooner. People who want James on for Manor are on something else. Is it half-time, Conto? It is half-time. It is Leeds United 1, QPR 0. I'm just going to quickly go to the toilet. I'll be 1 minute. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are and any changes you would make in the chat right now. I'm literally just going to be 64 seconds. Woo! Only change to make is Meslier out for Darlow. No point in changing the team yet. They've barely broken sweat. Frustrating in the final third. Got to be more clinical and got to be more decisive and clinical, Dan. James on for Solomon. Are you crazy, Jack? If you're going to put James on for anyone, it would be Wilfred Nonto, mate. Solomon's been outperforming Nonto today, in my opinion. Solomon's been good, man. Just joking about the Melier comment. No point in changing it. Oh, I know you're joking, man. I know you're joking. No worries. Okay. I hear you joking. What was the second goal notification you got, Harley Wake? Leeds went 2-0 up. That was the second goal notification. And it was very quickly disallowed for offside, which means whatever goal notification source you're using are very, very quick to update you about goals in real time because it was disallowed within a few seconds. So the fact that they updated it and then changed it, or that they gave you the notification and then changed it is, pretty great thing. What were you using? FotMob or something? Because I know FotMob are pretty clean on it. I've just started using them recently. I was always a one football man, but I started using FotMob recently. They've been pretty decent. Maybo and Leeds, welcome back. Long time no see, Maybo and Leeds. Laximuma. Hello. Robbie Pollard, Peter Blake. What are you guys saying? Yeah, how you going? How's it going, Maybo and Leeds? How you feeling today? How you feeling about this game right here, right now? Right here, right now. Feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme. Want to get on up like it's Bob Slade time. I just dropped my phone. My phone is on the floor. Good. How you feeling so far? Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. It's been a comfortable, very, very well-worked game for Leeds. Cannot complain. I feel very, very good in terms of a Leeds United perspective right about now. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's just have a little look at the lineups for everyone, if you do want to know. The bench, that is. For QPR, you got Shepherd, Morrison, Aohora, Benny, Dixon, Bonner, Santos, Madsen, Lloyd, and Coley. And for Leeds United, you've got Carl Darlow on the bench, Roger Isaac Schmidt, Joshua Guilavogui, Weber, Charlie Crew, Joel Pirot, Chambers, Dan James, and the big man, Patrick Bamford. Hopefully we get to see Patrick Bamford today. It's been a long time since we've seen him get himself involved in some Leeds United action that isn't 10 minutes or 5 minutes at the end of the game. Are you feeling confident for the second half, JT? I'm saying 3-1. I am feeling confident after this. However, as you've seen with Leeds, we're always a team of two halves. And the fact we were that dominant and created quite a few chances is a little bit scary because you do feel like Leeds are going to take their foot off the gas, put the handbrake on a little bit, and QPR are going to have a couple of moments in this game. Now, it's just a matter of Leeds getting that second goal before we do that and actually keeping it tight at the back for once. Playing well, Bogan and Aronson look up for it. Was surprised by the lineup too. We should have more than one, in my opinion. Another great performance by Ao Tanaka. Yeah, phenomenal. He's been one of his better performances, mate. A lot of people have been very giving him a lot of praise recently, me being one of them. But he's taking the cake today. Really, really good today, offensively. Really good. Are you feeling confident for the second half, JT? I'm saying 3-1. Sorry, I just answered that. Sam Davis, how's the championship, mate? Get out of here. Oh, it's great, mate. It's great. It's great. Phenomenal. Best league in world football, am I right? I definitely don't want to gouge my eyeballs every week looking at the championship table and saying Leeds there. But I'm used to it, mate. It's been over half my life we've been in that league. And actually, since I've actually been able to properly watch football and not being like a toddler, or really, really young infant, and I've actually been able to know what's going on properly, I've seen Leeds pretty much more in the League One than I have in the Prem. Well, same years, but more games. So I've seen more of Leeds in League One than I have in the Prem. That's tragic, mate. That is tragic. Let that sink in. Let that flipping sink in for you, mate. Let that bloody sink in for you. Will we see Schmidt getting a run out? Probably not, Wayne. I'd love to see it, but I don't think we will. I really don't think we will. Do you think we have a striker crisis? And if so, do you think the systems or the issue, player issue? Yeah, we do have a striker crisis. It's called managerially not playing your best striker, Patrick Bamford, mate. That's the crisis right there as the second half kicks off for Leeds United. Why are we not playing Patrick Bamford? That's my question. But Joseph looks all right. Listen, his finishing needs to improve big time. But in terms of actually doing the things that a striker does, his positional awareness, his movement, his pressing ability, much better striker than Perot. So the crisis is we're not playing the right men in there. Bamford would be my number one choice. But other than that, you got to give Joseph some time to develop because he does do a lot of the things that you need from a striker. It's just the goal scoring that isn't quite 100% there right at this current second in time. Beckford or Becchio? Becchio is there for more time. Becchio, hell of a guy, man. Just a real salt of the earth guy. But I'm gonna have to give it to Jermaine Beckford, man. Gonna have to give it to Beckford. But it's tough, man. It's really tough. Even though he did leave us as soon as we got promoted to the Championship. Becchio was there. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I know my dad would go with Becchio, for sure. I wish we could be there instead of being in the Prem and losing every week. No, you don't, mate. No, you don't, Sam. No, you don't. Don't say that, mate. You want to be you want to be in the Prem, mate. Don't until you're back down here. Don't be saying things like that. Just enjoy it and appreciate it while it's there. Enjoy and appreciate playing these big sides and not tin pot sides like QPR, am I right? With Perot, who had 2 goals already, I disagree, man. I disagree because we don't create the same chances when Perot's in there. The reason we're creating the chances, a lot of it is because of Joseph, because of his movement off the ball. We don't create this many chances when Piro's in there, in my opinion. Who's your favourite Leeds player of all time? Rafinha Belotti. By far. By a country mile. Rafinha. Oh, no question. Best player I've ever seen in a Leeds United shirt. Best player we've ever had in our entire club's history. Best player in the world. He's going to be a future Ballon d'Or winner. He's already one of Barcelona's club captains. The guy is unbelievable. And I kind of believe I actually got to see him in the flesh in a Leeds United shirt. Oh, yeah, by far, Rafinha. Not even close. First time I've ever truly felt what it's like to love a player from my own club. I've loved a lot of great football players growing up, but it's the first time I had one that I truly just loved so much, and he played for my club. It was the most amazing feeling for a couple of years to have that. So great. Yeah, Rafinha, easy, mate. Costs less than Berbatov and he scores more goals. Luciano. Yeah, he did. You're right, N.A. You're right, he did. I'm going to go watch the second half. See you at the end. Maybo and Leeds. Thanks for coming, my man. Brendan Haas has played well also. Beckford was a beast for us, Luke. He was. Exactly, mate. Spot on the starting 11 is very exciting. Love from France. Love to you, Dale Bardsley. The man with the greatest arms, the greatest charm. How are you doing today? I get the impression Solomon has slightly redeemed himself. I wasn't totally convinced 100% of the people were on about football with him. Just my observation. Mate, I don't think he needs to be redeemed personally. But yeah, fair enough, as I said. Football is a game of opinions. I see something differently to you. You see something differently to me. And, yeah, if you think he's redeemed himself, that's good, man. What do you think he's done? What? This performance here? This performance here? Let me fix the timer, by the way. There we go. Okay, 19, 20... Boom, there we go. Cinco de Mayo weekended up. My favourite Leeds player of all time is Pablo Hernandez. Yeah, it's actually a good question, mate. What are your guys' favourite Leeds player of all time? What's your guys' favourite? As he's got a dangerous free kick here outside the 18-yard box. Rafinha is a close second, though. Carried us for years. He did. He was fucking quality, man. He was a shining light of, a lot of the time, puddle of shit at times. And he was a shining light until the Bielsa times. And even then, he was fucking still quality for us. And we still haven't replaced him. We still have not replaced Pablo Hernandez with a player of enough quality in terms of creative play. Oh, go on, Strike. Flicked in. Beautiful ball by Rothwell. Strike gets the header and he blazing squads it over the bar, man. Woo! Beckford's your favourite player of all time. Oh, nice, man. Pablo Hernandez, Rafinha, close second, though. Alan Smith, my favourite player, forgiven for joining. Oh, man. Surely not. How can you forgive that? You cannot forgive that. He was literally on his way home after Leeds got relegated and he promised a fan. He said, I'm not going there. Don't worry. And then he went there. Listen, if you're going to go there, whatever. Do what you're going to do. But don't promise a fan that. Don't do that, mate. Come on. And don't do that in the first place, mate. Never in a million years, mate. You not been watching for the last 15 years, fella? Nah, it's fair enough, man. It's fair enough. That was his childhood, and that was, again, it was a tough time for Leeds, and he was a quality player, so it's fair enough. Yeah, his favourite growing up. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's what I mean. And a lot of us are very reminiscent to players we watched growing up. And, you know, my childhood, I didn't have a lot of great players to watch growing up, which is why when Rafinha finally came around, I was like, fucking finally, someone great I can watch. A top-class footballer for my side I can watch. But on the Pablo Hernandez thing, we still miss that in that number 10 role. We really do. Listen, Aronson's great, does a lot of great things, but Pablo Hernandez, the ability to slow the game down, play at his pace, his tempo, and break teams down. Oh, if we still had him in the side, I'd still have him now, even at his old age, and he'd still be doing the business, man. Should never have let him go. Should never let Klitsch go. But yeah, Pablo Hernandez, if we had him in his prime, when we had Rafinha in his prime, listen, man, it's all revisionary, but if we had him in his prime with Rafinha in his prime, oh, wow, we would have cooked. Solomon with the flick. That's not offside, ref. All right, cheers, mate. Yeah, give that offside again. Bloody happy to pull your flag out, aren't you, Lino, today, mate? Fucking chances, mate. Still no show with yourself and Joe. Has Rick run out of superlatives on Joel Pereira? I don't think he'll ever run out of superlatives on Joel Pereira. Great guy, man. Great guy. Real great guy. Yeah, but my favourite growing up, top striker. Call me Thierry. I miss Somerville, man. Man, I miss Somerville too. Imagine Rafinha in his prime, Somerville in his prime, Ruter in his prime, Rodrigo in his prime. Oh, under Bielsa in his prime. Oh, what a team we would have had. Oh, man. Boring second half so far. Yeah, it's been pretty drab, but it's only 7 minutes into the game. You can't judge it too quickly. Jorginho, yeah. Hey, don't forget lockdown Bamford indeed. Mate, don't forget this Patrick Bamford. Listen, you're talking about a guy that I still want in the side, man. I've always wanted Bamford still in the side. You know, not just lockdown Bamford. The guy's a quality striker, man. He needs to get himself more game time here. Why we're not giving him more game time, I don't know. Well, our big upturn in form last year, people forget, yeah, we went on that big win streak and we managed to get ourselves back up in contention for the top 2 last year. Yeah, correct, right? We were kind of floundering and then we went on a huge win streak. We made up 17 points on Leicester. We made up a shit ton of points on Ipswich and we clawed ourselves back up, correct? Yeah, when did that win streak happen? It happened as soon as we brought back Patrick Bamford into the starting 11. And we played him for about 9 games consistently. The guy was banging and firing on all cylinders and Leeds were winning week in, week out. He was a huge part of that upturn in form. And people just seem to forget that. Because then he dipped off a little bit after that. So people just seem to forget that he was a huge factor in everything we had going. Like, Perot scored like 10, 11 goals early on in the season. But in terms of whose goals meant more to Leeds that year, yeah, Bamford scored a little bit less. But his goals were a lot bigger of an impact for Leeds, and so were his performances. Patrick Bamford was one of the main reasons we even got what we did. But can you watch Leeds at Elland Road? My man, that's where you watch Leeds. All right here on the channel. Beautiful corner in, taken just past Roden. Byron flicks it on. Manor Solomon drives himself out there to get it. Oh, look at his body shape, man. Beautiful. Great weighted ball to Tanaka. Tanaka's great on the ball. His dribbling ability is just the one thing that probably lets him down a little bit. Which is what Rothwell's great at. Which is why they are a good pairing. Because Tanaka's really good on the ball. He's really good at playing it. It's just his dribbling ability that isn't the best, as you can see here. Yeah, just loses his footing there. But his dribbling ability is not one of his strongest points. But Joe Rothwell, on the other hand, fucking phenomenal at that. Phenomenal ball carrier, getting the ball driven up the pitch. Which is why they suit each other so well. It's just maybe defensively is the one part that you have a couple of question marks with those two being the pairing. That goal versus Peterborough. Oh, no, I haven't seen the Ellen Road tour yet. I couldn't find it, mate. I couldn't find it. I went on Leeds' YouTube channel. I couldn't see anything there. Tanaka. Oh, he already is, NA. Yeah, he already is, mate. He already is. Very quickly became one. Very quickly, mate. And he's fucking deservedly so. Hell of a player, man. Hell of a player. And you got to say, with Gruev even in the club, you know, how does he get back into the side over Tanaka? Ampadu. Who does he come back in over? Maybe Rothwell, but Rothwell's been great as well. So, you know, the fact that these are not two starting midfielders, and the fact that they're performing this well, and that it's not hindering us that much, missing both of our starting midfielders, the fact we had the depth to bring these two guys in is really great. And that's the one thing we missed. In Bielsa's second year in the Prem, when things went bad, we got an injury to Calvin Phillips, injury to Forshaw, and we just had nothing in the midfield the whole time. And that's what cost us. We just had no midfield. If we had players like this to step in then, Tanaka under Bielsa, come on. Why did they just not back him and do what they needed to do? He came in there. He said, listen, mate, this squad is a championship squad. I got you to 9th in the Premier League. You want me to stay this second season? Sack a lot of these championship players. Bring me in some high-quality players. Bring me in some high-quality depth. And we'll talk, yeah, not that much depth, you know, because he didn't like a huge squad. But he wanted a little bit more depth, and he wanted them to back him, sack some of the older players, and bring in some top-quality players. He said, do that or sack me. That's what he said to them. And they said, you know what, mate? We're not going to sack you. We want you here. But we're also not going to do what you said. And we're not going to bring anyone in. JT, stop fantasizing about Leeds going on another 10-game winning run. Lightning don't strike twice in the same... doesn't strike twice in the same place twice. Sorry. Lightning don't strike in the same place twice. But it does when you have Lightning Pascal strike. Am I right? But plus, I hope you don't still believe in tooth fairies. If I believed in tooth fairies, I'll be a very rich man. With teeth. I took a girl out for dinner, Russell Stubley. Oh, nice, man. Who'd you take? Who's the lucky lady, Russell? Who's the lucky lady? Fark will be dreadful in the Prem if we get there, mate. We've got to just focus on getting there, and then we can focus on the rest. What's happening right now? Leeds are kind of floundering a little bit here. We've had a couple of half-decent chances, but it's been a bit of a drab game contested in the middle portion of the pitch. Just one of those, as you said. Leeds taking our foot off the gas in terms of tempo-wise. It's allowed QPR to get a bit more of a foothold on the game. And now they're kind of ticking the ball around the middle of the pitch decently. That goal versus Peterborough. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. That was the start of the change, mate. Chest it, boom. Ooh, chest on the volley, on the spin, bang. Top bins. Fucking beautiful stuff. That's a beautiful kit as well, Leeds are wearing. That blue one. Blue. Go on, Nonto. Nods it down. Oh, still fucking going, Nonto. Go on, my son. What a run, Nonto. Give it to Solomon to your left. Still going, Nonto. Give it to Solomon. There he is, Solomon. Should be two. Oh, the ball was too heavy. All the great work by Nonto. What a fucking run. And then the ball just too heavy. Too heavy. What a run by Nonto. You got to give that either a second earlier or just slightly lighter. Such a run, and then just too much weight on the ball. Just too much weight on the ball. Such a great run. Just too much weight on it. Just too much weight on the ball. And Joseph's got the ball. He's been fouled there. That should be a Leeds free kick, but he's going to give it to QPR, sorry, because their keeper is down from something. Lacking clinicality. Yep, there you go, mate. Rafinha is pure class, but you could see he was too good for us, in all honesty, Luke Stanworth. Yeah, of course, because he's a Ballon d'Or winner, mate. And if Leeds weren't going to get ourselves back up to Europe that quickly, then of course. But the guy's a future Ballon d'Or winner, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You laughed at me then, you can laugh at me now. He is a Ballon d'Or winner in the making. Rafinha. I'm telling you. FPL star, 3 stars. Welcome to the stream. Joseph 710, welcome. We need to give Voba more minutes. Over who, though? Who'd you take out? What channel is the Leeds game on? It is on JTLive, mate. It's right here. Right here is where it is. Little break in play. As the goalkeeper still appears to be down. 61st minute. We're going to see any changes from Leeds? Probably not, because we are still in control of the game. It is going to be a drop ball, is it? And unfortunately, I think they're going to make Byram kick the ball straight back to their goalkeeper. Let's see what happens here, but I believe that is what's going to happen. Byram does get the drop ball. Oh, no, he plays on. Nice. Fair enough. Fair enough. JT, turn the volume up. People in the chat, I'm getting paranoid. Is it only me hard of hearing? Sorry, maybe it is. Maybe it is my mic. Please, guys, let me know. Or is it just because I'm talking louder now that it's okay? Maybe if I talk here, maybe that's a little bit of a problem. So maybe I do need to be here. No foxes. Put him in over Byram while Ferp Goat is out. He's not a fullback, though, mate. He's not a fullback. Cannot do a job at fullback unless you go 3 at the back and put someone else at wing back, maybe Schmidt. Oh, go on. Roden, tackle him. You're quiet when you're not close to the mic. Okay, yeah, thought so. I just need to stay nice and close like this. Yeah, because it doesn't have a lot of reach, this mic. Which is good because it doesn't pick up too much outside sound. When I am close, it does sound very professional and crisp. But obviously, because I haven't put the gain up too much, if I do sit back and I do speak rather qualitatively, I do. And the reason I didn't put the gain up is because at moments where I do get a little bit louder, sometimes it can get distorted and a bit, mess up your ears a little bit there. Billy, no mates, Andy, yo JT, good to talk to you, buddy. Let's hope this is a good weekend ahead. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for popping along, and thank you for the kind words, my man. And hopefully this is a good weekend. 26 minutes and 20 seconds plus stoppage time away from securing Leeds United 3 points, which would be a great start to the weekend. Bogle now with a goal scorer, flicks it forward. Straight to a QPR shirt. Tanaka fouls him, and that is another QPR free kick. Bit of a stupid foul to give away there. But they've taken it quickly, and nope, the referee has pulled it back. Need to stretch. Go on. He's taking it inside. He goes for the shot. It's deflected all the way back. Can Bogo intercept this? No, he can't. Oh, it's drilled back across the face. A goal! Oh, and he's whipped it just whiskers over the crossbar there. And this is the problem with the way Leeds are playing. When you play like this and you keep it at 1-0, one errant chance is prone to make itself available. And this is what I said. We need to make it 2-0 before we start playing this handbrake football, because it's passed straight back across the face of goal. It's a good technique on the shot, but if he gets himself a little bit further over that, that is nestling top corner. Meslier was nowhere near that. That is close, man. That was close. That was dangerous. That was risque. Uh-oh. If it stays 1-0, the difficult questions won't be far away. That is true. That is 100% true. That is the truth. That is our truth. Isaac Camero, thank you for the share, my man. Go on. Lovely clearance. No, Madsen. Madsen on for Morgan. Morgan and Morgan. Are you watching the game, MR? Watching it on the screen. That's how I'm watching it, my man. Watching it on the screen. No, I'm just kidding. I'm inside Ellen Road right now. Because my mate has Bielsa's binoculars. And I am watching it through his binoculars. I'm literally in the stadium. I am on the pitch. Solomon drives the ball across. It's a good ball. Flashed across the face of goal. No one was quite there in time. Bogle now gives it to Nonto. He's fouled. That's got to be a free kick. Yes, it is a free kick. Thank you for the rose, MR. Thank you very much. We are letting them in big time. Sort it, fuck. We are. We are indeed. I don't know what profligate means exactly, but would you say Joseph has or hasn't been profligate in front of goal? He's been extremely profligate in front of goal. A ludicrously profligate in front of goal this year. Profligate basically means wasteful. So if you say someone's profligate in front of goal, in layman's terms, it means they're very wasteful in front of goal. They miss a lot of chances. That is the layman definition of profligate. JT, sorry I missed your stream, mate. No need to apologise. Harry, good to have you here now. Good to have you here now. Never need to apologise, man. I'm happy to see you here. I'm happy to have you here. Anytime you want to pop in. Go on, Rothwell. Swings it in. I like to share these great moments of Leeds United spanking teams like QPR with my brethren. You being one of them. No one there yet again. Yep. Typical Italian football, mate. MR, thank you for the share as well, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Don't score an own goal, stay off the pitch. What? Is that talking about people running on and fucking streaking or whatever? Kill streaking. 68th minute, 51 seconds. You'd expect a change to happen soon because it is near the trademark 70th minute mark. And even though Leeds technically are in control, we're not putting the game to bed. And I would like to see something just freshen it up a little bit. Joseph not quite getting too involved in the game today. I wouldn't say Joseph's been profligate today, though, on your comment, because he hasn't had too many great chances. Oh, go on. Go on, Bogle. Through the legs, still going Bogle. Bogle's been fucking quality today, mate. Bogle has been quality. Different good Ivy, mate. Where Fairpo at? Where's WizKid at? Our kid is out, mate. He's out, lad. Go on, Tanaka. Plays it forward to Joseph. Joseph on the spin. Gets taken down, does he? Still going, Joseph? Oh, close one. Zach on top. Welcome to the stream. Joshy12345. Can you join what? Go on, Tanaka. Get the ball forward a bit better, man. Drive forward, not play the ball forward. Drive forward. Open up some space. Everything's just in front of QPR now. It's in front of them. They got 2 banks of 4. They got their 2 strikers back. Or they got their striker back, sorry. Everything is in front of them. We need someone to just take someone on. Rothwell, you could be the man for that. You've got the best ball carrying ability in the side. From deep. Damn. Shit looping through ball. And that's what I'm talking about, man. It's too easy. Everything's in front of them. So we just fucking blaze the ball off. And here we go. It's not Bamford coming on. Unfortunately, it is Perot and James. Not unfortunately to see Perot coming on. But why is Bamford not getting any game time? But DJ's coming on. It is for Manos Solomon. And Joel Perot is coming on. You'd presume for Mateo Joseph. Yes, it is. Joseph off and Joel Perot is coming on. Not the greatest performance by Joseph, but still, you know, it looked a lot better than Perot has the past couple of weeks. But here we go. Perot off the bench is where the danger happens. I do fancy him to get himself a goal now. And Dan James coming on for Manos Solomon. Good evening, Double A. Good evening, my man. How are you? How are you feeling? Alright, let's see. Can we do it? I still haven't updated it, mate. Oh, go on. Nonto driving forward. Nonto rips the shot. It's deflected wide. That's a Leeds United corner. Here we go. We're starting to build things up already, mate. We're starting to build things up already. I still can't put anything on Perot to score. They haven't added him in. Telling you, man. Perot off the bench. Different gravy. DJ here. I'm feeling saucy. You're feeling saucy. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Getting sauced up. Got your big game tomorrow. Feeling saucy. Sinisostra. Sauce. Cressorcio Sauceville the third-esque. Blimey Governor. Governor of Poker, if you will. Governor of Poker Free, if you will. I thought you and Joe thought profligate meant profitable in front of goal. No bloody wonder I was disagreeing with you both. We don't have many dictionaries in the north of England, lol. No, profligate is wasteful. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. If any other top teams had the chances we had, they would put them away. So many chances wasted. Yeah, but this is the thing. We don't even always create chances. Today we have. And there's quite a few games where we waste chances. But there's also a lot of games where we don't actually create the chances. That's the harrowing thing. That is the harrowing thing. Joel Perot to score. Go on, Brendan. Oh my days, Brendan Aronson. Perot! Oh, he shanked it, Martin. Oh, he shanked it. Perot still. Oh my days. Oh my days. Would you Adam and Eve it, mate? Would you Adam and Eve it? Where's someone to get shown a card? Let's sprucing this up. I mean, Jaden Bogle always gets a card, doesn't he? Go on, let's flipping do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Come on, update, update, update. Can this thing stop changing, man? Can this thing stop changing? The odds have just gone down on me, man. Forget it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. That's good enough for me. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's cook. Come on. Joël Pirot. Is it? Is it? Really? Have you refreshed the YouTube then? Have you refreshed the YouTube? Go on. Oh, come on, man. Leeds can only win in the cup, it seems. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's been the best player today? Jaden Bogle. Tanaka's been great as well. But I have to give it to Bogle, man. He got the goal, and aside from that, he's looked really dangerous down that right-hand side. Really, really good performance from him. Sam Byram could be in good contention as well. He's had a fucking quality game today. Quality game. Surprised the TikTok's 13 seconds ahead, though. That's interesting. Muy interesante. You hear that, TikTok? You're getting even liver action. You're liver than the live. Liver than live in the flesh. Liver than live in the flesh, my man. Sounds like Perot has just been profligate in front of goal. I told him not to mix with Ampadu, Joseph, and Bamford. Andy Jones, Andy, yeah. Yes, I have. Mind you, it's okay because if I miss the first time, I get a replay from your buddy. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got the dual wielding, mate. You got the dual wielding, man. Man's got the Akimbo Rafikas from MW2. Dual wielding action. Leeds can only win in the cup. And yes, Perot was profligate then. He's usually not too profligate, though. He's quite clinical in front of goal. So I wouldn't call him profligate. Of all the things that I would label criticisms at Perot, profligate is not really one of them. Go on, mate. Tanaka, drive it. Nice ball out to the right-hand side. Bogle. Mind-boggling run. Mind-boggling run. Still going. Still going, Bogle. Oh. Give it back to Bogle, Aronson. No. Give it to Bogle to the end of the season. Give it to Bogle to the end of the season. So Bogle can fucking score. Uh-oh. QPR coming forward here again down the right-hand side. Nice to see Wolves get a W. Let's actually check today's games, now that you mention it. Brentford beating Bournemouth 3-2. Fulham beating Palace 1-0. Red card for Palace. 0-0. West Ham Everton. Wolves beating Southampton 2-0. Brighton Man City at 5:30 and Liverpool Villa at 8 o'clock, of course. Arsenal Chelsea tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Is it 4 o'clock tomorrow? Yes, it is, 4:30. And in the Championship, Blackburn beating Cardiff 3-1. Middlesbrough beating Luton 5-1. Stoke drawing 1-1 with Millwall. Derby drawing 1-1 with Plymouth. Leeds still beating QPR 1-0. Bristol City beating Norwich 2-0. Portsmouth beating Preston 2-1. And Sunderland now only leading against Coventry 2-1 after Haji Wright got Coventry a goal in there. Hopefully they can get a second and level it up against Sunderland. 10 minutes left for Leeds United, though. I'd love us to get a second goal here. Come on, Pirot. Come on, Pirro. Let's fucking cook. Let's go gambling. And Bogle, just get yourself booked as well, mate. Go on, mate. Do it for me, will you? Do it for me, son. Pirro scores. Bogle takes his shirt off. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on. Pirro scores, and then we just play some fucking time-wasting football, and Bogle gets a booking for time-wasting. You know, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it happen. Oh, you fucking donkeys, man. You can't even make a 2-yard pass. Oh. You gotta be joking me, man. You gotta be yanking my Johnson. Couple of impact changes for QPR here. Let's see. 9 minutes left. Calvin, thank you for the like. Callum Scott, Nachito K47. Welcome to the stream. Now QPR just playing it around the back. They're waiting for their possum for their one chance to come. That's what they're waiting for. Come on, Pico, mate. Come on, Pico. Go on, my son. Driving forward. Driving his car. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom in my brand new car. Vroomy, vroomy in the car. Go on, son. Here, my car. Pirro, close him down. I've heard Craig Dave occasionally listens to your watch-alongs, often missing the first half. Does he ask you for a rewind? Hey, you mean Craig David? I'm sure Craig David watches my watch-alongs, mate. Sure. Does he ever ask you for a rewind? No, but he does tell me it's nearly love. Does it always happen? 'Cause I'm losing my mind trying to keep you right. Baby, is it really love? 'Cause I'm losing my mind and I'm giving my heart just to see you right. Oh, let's go gambling. Go on, Brendan. Brendan, a round sound. Taken down to Chinatown. Down the right-hand side of the pitch there. Sorry, I meant refund. What do you ask for a refund? Why would big Craig David ask me for a refund? Krazza Dave. Uh-oh. No. Big chance there. Huge chance. Leeds United. Controlled and measured, though. Who's been the best player? I'd have to say Bogle. Here we go. Joshua Gilavogi is coming on now. Who for? Chris Kamara. Defensive change for Leeds United. Gilavogi trying to shore things up. He's coming on for Joe Rothwell. Gilavogi on for Rothwell. Young, dumb, and full of... Wow. Indeed. Yes, indeedy. Feed the needy. Don't be greedy, mate. I need to see. Have they added hardcore stakeout 24/7? That's my question. Go on, Nanto with a shot. Oh, big save. Yo. Chill out, mate. Chill out, will ya? Chill out, will ya? You so stop calling me on Discord, man. I'm trying to watch Leeds United here. Trying to watch some Leeds United. Hey, chill out, man. Chill out. He's flipping spam calling me on Discord. Can a man not watch some Leeds in peace? We're going down. FFS. Shame on QPR. Early on in the season to be coming to conclusions like that. I will say that. It is very early on in the season to be going a little bit too mad on things. Still no hardcore stakeout 24/7. That's my question, though, mate. We need to be smashing teams like this for our goal tally. We can't even do that. We won't go up on these performances. John Needham. We're going down. How have Leeds played? We played all right in the first half. We created quite a few chances. We looked relatively exciting. Second half, as you'd expect. We had one decent chance with Nanto driving forward. Played a heavy ball to Solomon and really haven't created many great chances after that. And, yeah, it's been pretty flat after that. Really pretty flat. 2-2 in the Sunderland game. Hang on a second. Let's go gambling. Is it actually? Oh, would you believe it? Rudoni. Coventry 2. Sunderland 2. Would you believe it? That's good for Leeds. Let's just keep this 1-0 now, am I right? And that's the revisionary fact of the matter, is that Leeds are going to say we picked up points, Sunderland dropped points. There's your chance. And if we picked up points against Millwall, would have been really picking up points when other teams are dropping them. And that is the name of the game. People do lose games. People do just edge out games like this. But you would like us to still have a better performance than this. I'm disappointed with the scoreline. I feel the away days are going to be riddled with profligatability. Yeah, that's not really a word, mate. Profligatability. Oh. Is that Schmidt getting ready to come on? In the fucking 88th minute. Brilliant. A lot of game time he's been given there. Fantastic. Oh, my days. But for who, Chris Camara? But for who? Go on, Cammy. Go on, Cammy. Cameo. Lovely launching through ball by Meslier. Headed down by nobody. Let's go gambling, baby. Oh, Luke Stanworth. Subscribe for 1 month.
He's here! He's here! He's here!
Luke Stanworth UK83 is officially acknowledged as our tribal chief.
Luke Stanworth, I acknowledge you, my man. Welcome to the family of most forward-thinking pioneers, and welcome to the bloodline, my brother. Welcome. The new tribal chief around here. The OTC acknowledges you, my man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the home of the tribal chiefs. You are our tribal chief. Thank you so much for the subscription, my man. I might be unavailable for midweek games due to work, but I will always catch up on account. Oh, man, I appreciate it, man, mate. Whenever you want to be here, whenever you can be here, anytime, my man. Work is more important, your life is more important, but whenever you're here, I'm happy to be a custodian of your time. So thank you so much, man. Always a pleasure talking with you. Always a pleasure watching with you. Always a pleasure seeing you watch the content on the channel. So big time appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. Isaac Schmidt might get a total of 90 minutes per year. I know that Daniel doesn't. Daniel doesn't like to overload them. Daniel. Sorry, mate. Couldn't even work on your spelling there, Andy. Lovely cross in. Go and give it to Piro, mate. Get Piro the goal. Aronson drifts it down. Drills it into the floor. Poor. Go on, Schmidt. Schmidt has just come on for Nonto, by the way. And he's kicked the ball off the pitch instantly. How much extra time? We have got 6 minutes of stoppage time. So 5 minutes remaining of stoppage time. With the minute being on, or the clock being in the 91st minute right here, right now. I repeat, 5 minutes of stoppage time remaining. And now QPR come on a dangerous break. They would just level it here, wouldn't they? They would just level it here. They would just level it here. They would just level it here. Melia with a big catch. Yeah, damn right you're bad, mate. Damn right. That's what I thought. Apologise. Go on, mate. Lovely fucking run there, to be fair. Bogle kind of got stood up a little bit there. But the ball was straight into the hands of Ilan Merlier. How much extra time? How long extra time? As I said, 6 minutes of stoppage time. 4 minutes of stoppage time remaining. Joel Pirot outside the box gives the ball to Aronson, who cuts the ball back. Give it back to Pirot. Finish for my bet builder. Finish. Ah. Go on, Schmidt. Go on, Schmitty. Schmitty! Playing in the left wing position, which is really interesting. Go on, Schmitty. Back to Tanaka. I mean, the fact that he's favouring playing Schmidt on the left-hand side here beggars belief why he hasn't been given a go at left-back. But, go on. Gilavogi to Aronson. Lovely ball. Back to Gilavogi. Ooh, Gilavogi looking sharp there. Looking smart. Looking incisive. Looking quality. Get your cash on Perot to score a late one. I've already got a cash on it, mate. I put a bet builder on when Perot came on. Perot to score and Bogle to get booked. Amazing returns. But doesn't look like he's going to return. Unless if Perot scores a bicycle kick from this corner here and then accidentally kicks Bogle in the face to where he gets infuriated, takes his shirt off, tries to scrap someone in the crowd, he gets a booking, and then flipping Perot gets the goal. Ball's gone well over Perot there. Stroik's been taken down, no penalty though. No header penal. Flicked up, still pinballing around. Tanaka heads it back to nobody. Still pinballing around. It's like a game of bloody volleyball here. Header, back and forth. Gilavogi now, outside of the box. Tries to play it in. It's deflected. It's not a great pass. Tanaka now slows it down too much. Back to Gilavogi. First time pass out to Aronson. Nice ball. Aronson, go on, mate. Oh, still going. Gilavogi! Oh, my days. Gilavogi almost opening his Leeds United checking account there. And Bogle goes for a broke. And he should be booked for that shot alone, mate. Should be booked for that shot alone. Listen, mate, he wants to keep the score at 1-0. And he wants them to just be defensively assured. That's what he wants. He wants to keep the score at 1-0 and have Leeds be defensively assured so that they can so that he can be the hero of the day. You know, he can be the decision maker. The game changer. Derek Smith. Thank you for the follow, my man. Just finished the theatre. What did you go and watch? You want Joe's later? Don't mention the elephant in the room. Joe versus Joe, World War 3. Man, I don't think they ever. Oh, go on, Perot. Finish, please. Yes, Joe Perot. Oh, yes. Just get booked, Bogle. Just book Bogle. Please, just book him. Just take your shirt off, Bogle. Just take your shirt off. Come on, man. 2-0. Just take your shirt off, man. Do it. Go on, Bogle. Fucking kick someone in the face. Come on. Do it, man. Do it. This is it. This is hundreds of quid in the making if Bogle takes his shirt off here. Hundreds of quid. Just fucking talk back to the referee, Bogle. Tell him he's a dick. I don't know. Fucking Schmidt with the ball in. Quality stuff. Why did I put the extra thing in, man? Oh, I would have made a cheeky, like, 25 quid on this if I just left it at this, but I knew Perot would score. Put him on the bet builder. Schmidt plays the ball through. Lovely little run here by Schmidt. Lovely ball to Perot, who carries on his run, takes the ball off Schmidt, and there you go. That's what I'm talking about. He is fucking clinical when he does get the chance. Go on, mate. You told me so. I told you so also. We're all telling each other things here. Now we just need Jayden Bogle to take his shirt off and get booked, and we're chilling. We're chilling. Just get booked, Bogle, please. Just get booked. Come on. Just I've never wanted you to get booked so much in my life. Come on. Just get booked, mate. Just give away a penalty or anything. I don't care, man. Just get booked. Get booked, Bogle. Come on, get it down Bogle's side. Let him get booked. No. Don't get the ball out here, Gilavogi. Give it to Bogle. Go on. Foul someone, Bogle. Foul him. No. Damn it. Come on, Bogle. Just fucking 2-foot someone, please. Come on, Bogle. No. Oh, so close. That was 88 to 1 odds. 88 to 1 odds. I almost had it there. I need a Bogle booking. I should have just left it at the Perot goal, shouldn't I? Why did I play it stupid, man? Why did I play it stupid? Why did I go so stupid with it, man? Oh. But that is Leeds United 2, QPR 0. Very happy with the win. Very happy with the result. Very happy with everything around that. Big 3 points for Leeds. Sunderland were drawing 2-2 last I checked. Let's have a little look at that. Is that still 2-2? Game is not finished there, I believe. Still going, 2-2. Yeah, still going. Still going there, 2-2. Hopefully that ends 2-2, and then Leeds would have made a big 2 points up. Oh. Can Bogle just go and punch someone now and just get himself booked and hopefully have it count? Por favor. You didn't listen to me, Joe. Get off JT, Joe. Mate, I put the bet on, mate. I said he's going to score the second he comes on. I've always said Joel Perot off the bench is different gravy, man. Off the bench is where you bring him, man. 4 minutes added time in the Sunderland game. Well, there's 6 hours, but it still finished first. What can I say? But there you go. Leeds United 2, QPR 0. Let me know what you guys thought about that one. Absolute pleasure watching with you guys as always. Big win for Leeds United. Big 3 points. Leeds never make life easy for themselves. No, they don't. No, they do not indeed. But hell of a result for Leeds. If Sunderland draw, this is a huge result, and hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can draw against or beat Sheffield United as well tomorrow, and that could be huge. And maybe Burnley drop some points as well. That would be phenomenal as well. Luke Stanworth, absolute legend, my tribal chief. These 3 points might not have been the greatest performance, but I will happily take that onwards and upwards we go. Indeed, mate. For once, we have good strikers. Woo! Let's go. As Fark hugs Tanaka from behind there. That is a very interesting thing that I'm just looking at here. That is very interesting. Good relationship between two of them there. Lovely to see. Yeah. Wow. Game over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Been an absolute pleasure as always. I will see you guys very, very soon. Video coming out very, very shortly. For now, though, thank you guys so much for watching again. Been a pleasure. I'll see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters.